Welcome back to another video, traders, and if you're new to the channel, welcome to Trading Trends. I'm TJ. We got a great video for you today, but before we get into it, make sure you drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate it. All right, let's take a look at the chart. All right, first one, just want to go through and update some of the positions that I've talked about recently. Number one is Virgin Galactic, SPCE. We had talked about this expected pullback just after this kind of crazy run up here. You know, I like the stock, I like the company. You know, I think at some point they're going to do well, but I just think the valuation is getting a little out of control. At 35, it's a little bit rich. At 60, it just doesn't make any sense. So, you know, everyone said I was crazy, but I think it's just, honestly, it was fairly predictable to see that this pullback has happened. So I'm glad that we've gotten continuation. There's a lot of call holders out there, though. So this thing has struggled to stay up a lot more than I anticipated, honestly. And that's fine because, you know, in the end, we're still working in the right direction. From 59 a couple of days ago, we are now down around 47. Testing this next support here today. What is this level? 46.67. So we pulled through it briefly, managed to get back above it. But I think, you know, the key thing to remember this week is, all right, so these past 2 days, the stock is down 20%. And that's while the indexes have both been pushing all-time highs. So yesterday and today, NASDAQ, all-time highs, higher than it's ever been before. And the S&P, very similar situation. Yesterday, pre-market or after hours, the night before, highest the S&P's ever been. And then today again, all-time highs. So how do you think the Virgin Galactic is going to fare if the market actually has a downturn? You know, that 20% could have easily been 50%. Who knows? So I think that at some point the markets are going to slow down a little bit. I could be wrong about that. You never know. And when that does, we might get a nice gap fill here, because look at this. On the way up, we kind of just, this was all after hours on, you know, last Thursday or whatever it was. We went straight from around 40 to opening around 48. Now we came back and filled a little bit, but there's still a pretty decent gap here from around, say, 46 to $40. So if we can fall through this 46 level, who knows? We might get down to 40 in a hurry. And then the support really, the next one down is 36.25. So I don't want to beat this one to death. Just wanted to give a little update there, moving in the right direction. That's great to see. My calls were getting close, or sorry, my puts were getting close to 100% today. I did not get filled on my order, so we're just going to hold those. We got plenty of time. Palantir, bit of a pullback today, coming into some resistance here around 27. We're still right around this growth trend line. We're going to zoom out to a 30-day, 30-minute chart. So we have support at the 26.13 level. Didn't come down to really test it here. We're just kind of resting against this trend line today. It's been very strong and steady, you know, just up and up and up. So a little bit of a pullback today, down 2.5% or so. Nothing to get too worried about. I do want to show you guys, you know, this level between 26 and 27.50 has been a tough zone to get through in the past. So not a huge surprise to see that there. When you do get above 27.50, that's when things can get interesting. You can shoot right out to 31 sometimes, or in this instance, out to a lot higher. I don't expect to see that again. But I think eventually, given continued market strength, we are going to push through this level. And when we do, I expect that we're going to revisit this 31.50 level sometime relatively soon. And that's probably where I'll take profit. We might see continuation, but we'll have to wait and see. That's a long way off at this. Okay, here's one I actually haven't talked about in a video yet. Apple, AAPl, if you're not familiar with their stock. I actually picked this up in my equity account right around the break of this downtrend and confirming above the support line at 125. It just seemed cheap, and we're also coming into this long-term growth trend line, this green line here. So we've consistently bounced off of that in the past. So I picked up some equity there. I've been riding it for a couple of weeks now, almost a full month, and it's up 8 or 9%, doing pretty good. This is kind of the target right here, this level, 137.62. The way the markets are going, we might be able to push on through that. We've had some very good days, a little bit of volatility, but for the most part following this trend pretty consistently. So I think what I'll do is put assuming that we get up here and we start testing this level, maybe pressing through, I'll put a stop loss around here just in case we do get rejected. I want to just take those profits there. It's possible we could push through, but you never know. This is getting into a very, very rich valuation territory, and even though tech is still looking very good, obviously NASDAQ hitting all-time highs, Apple's also a value name at this point, so it's kind of a double-edged sword there. You never know. Anyway, that's kind of the plan with that. Assuming we get to this level, set a stop loss just in case there's a bit of a pullback or a reversal like we've seen a couple times before at this 137.60 level. DAC, another one I've talked a lot about and did another sort of video about recently. A little bit of a pullback into this support level here, so it's done that a few times as it kind of stair steps up. So it'll consolidate into these levels here and come back into the channel. So there might be a really good opportunity to pick up some DAC coming up if we can get some more consolidation around the 75 level into the channel. Anytime this stock is in this channel, it doesn't really fall too far below it often, so look out for that. Could be a good buying opportunity there. Last one I want to talk about is another one I actually haven't done a video on yet, and that's just because I don't think it's ready. It's Pinduoduo, ticker symbol is PDD, and I've been watching them for a little while, I guess going back to end of April, because they came out very strong in February, all the way out to over 200 here, hit an all-time high, and have been trending down from this all-time high. So just recently, not recently, a couple of months ago, I guess now, breaking the downtrend, starting to move more sideways, and now finally the growth trend channel is catching up to it as well. So I'm probably looking to see them definitely get above this level at 135.7. And confirm, and probably even above this next level at 150 just to be sure. But yeah, I think it's it maybe came out a little too hot the first time, growing very quickly, and now after coming back into some support levels has consolidated, and so I think it could be getting ready for another push back up. Like to see some better revenue numbers too. This last report, not very encouraging, but the stock didn't really respond too harshly. So I think we're in a decent place here, just consolidating, getting back into this channel as well, and hopefully should be ready for another move higher, possibly even a new all-time high once we come through and start working in the back direction, confirm above 151. That's it. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like. It really helps out the channel. And subscribe. If you enjoy my content, subscribe so you'll get notified when the next video comes out. Turn on notifications as well. I appreciate that. And please comment below. Let me know what you guys think about these stocks. There were a lot of great comments on the first space video that I did a few days ago. A lot of people that disagreed with me, and that's fine. I just want to hear your opinions. You don't have to agree with me. I want to know what you think. So please let me know what you guys think about all these stocks as well, especially the ones I haven't talked about before, Apple and Pinduoduo. I really should have done a video on Apple a couple of weeks ago because it was in such a great spot, but I don't know. Sometimes I hesitate to talk about those mainstream stocks, even though that's kind of what I did when I first started the channel, because I thought they'd be popular. But the truth is, everybody and their brother makes videos about Apple and Tesla and Microsoft and the big names. So I usually try and pick some other types of companies, but really you shouldn't do that. You should just pick the stocks that you like. Doesn't matter whether they're popular or unpopular. If you think there's a stock in a good position, those are the ones that I want to talk about. Those are the ones I want to be looking at, and that I want to share with you guys as well. So anyway, let me know what you think about these stocks, please, in the comments section. If you want to see more of my content, you can always check out my second channel, Tesla Trends, where I look at Tesla's chart every single day and do updated analysis over there. Thanks, as always, for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.